Dubious ones, welcome back to another WWE 2k24 video. Today I want to talk about some things I would like to see come to MyRise that would make me a lot happier and give me more replayability in the mode, and I think just would make the game mode, the career mode seem more fun in general. So first of all, I don't know if you've been playing MyRise since it first came into the series. I think it was in 2K15. But for me, I definitely do enjoy playing the career mode every year. I haven't loved MyRise so much, in the pure fact that there's a lot of just going into your phone, you're just responding to text messages, and once you get to a certain part in the career, it was like literally in 2K22, it was like, do you want to be traded to Raw? Okay, great. You ran a few matches. All right, you've done a few matches on Raw. Would you like to go back to NXT? Would you like to go back to like SmackDown? And it was just the same repetitive, not fun, not enough cutscenes, not enough cool stuff. But as you can see from this footage in the background here, it looks like this year. I have tried avoiding spoilers, so I haven't watched all the details in regards to MyRise so far to see all the fun stuff. I didn't want to have too many things spoiled for me, as I'll be doing my own playthrough tomorrow, or when the game launches for pre-release. So I just generally myself, this is my own thoughts of MyRise past and something I think would help enhance the game. So one thing is, we know you always have the jobbers that start with you in NXT or whatever promotions. You have the non WWE or NXT like wrestlers in the game, right? And what I always thought would be really cool to have in MyRise would be if you could go into MyRise and you could custom select either in-game wrestlers or like that might not be part of the MyRise story, or your own custom wrestlers. So for example, I would like to have, say, from Community Creations, I'd like to have, say, a Goldberg or a Kenny Omega or a John Moxley or Darby Allin, like whoever it might be, Kazuchika Okada, Will Ospreay, Sting. I'd like to have Community Creations be able to replace the random jobbers that are in the the regular non-playable characters that aren't actually in-game wrestlers, in WWE wrestlers. I'd like to replace them because sometimes in years past those guys will follow you throughout the career, and you'll still have rivalries and matches with, like, I remember in 2K15 it was just random having matches after I've been WWE champion against the guy in the green tights, like super jobber guy, and it's like, that to me is just, it's not fun. I don't like having those rivalries against nobodies. That I would love to have the opportunity to be able to go in, just like you can in rivalry cutscenes in Universe, go in and individually customize and take out guys and interchange wrestlers. I think it would be even more awesome if we could change out the in-game WWE superstars, but I understand for story modes and certain things like that, it might screw up the story a bit, so I could see them not giving us that, but that would be even cooler. If you could customize the entire roster of who goes into your story mode, and after you've had your first playthrough, you know what roles people are playing and stuff, and you're like, okay, well, maybe I want to replace the Undertaker character with, say, Bray Wyatt. Or maybe I want to have Sting playing in that role. Maybe I want to have, instead of The Rock be my legend that I'm facing off against, maybe I want it to be, Hollywood Hogan or Bret Hart or whoever it might be, right? Maybe change out just certain things. It's just, I think it would be a lot more fun if we had more customizability, because Universe mode for years, I've always wanted to be that. I've always wanted it to be able to be like my single player campaign with my open sandbox where I can have wrestlers that aren't in the game, that didn't make the cut, legends from years past, or just wrestlers that are in different promotions like Bryan Danielson or John Moxley, or just guys that aren't in the company anymore, Adam Copeland's, Christians, the Hardys. Maybe I'd like to throw them in and have storylines with that. So I'm loving the fact that we're getting more cutscenes in Universe this year, but I would love it if MyRise just gave me that customizability where I could at least interchange out the random jobbers that aren't actual wrestlers. I don't care if the dialogue all stays the same. That's totally fine with me. I would just like to be able to switch out just Community Creations, and be able to have Kenny Omega as my rival as I'm going through my career mode. I think that would be super cool and add a lot more replayability to the game mode, so that you go through it maybe more than once, because you just want to have fun with different wrestlers thrown into the mix, right? So it's a short one for today, you guys. I just wanted to touch on that as it's something I think would make a huge difference to the game. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as if on launch on March the 8th, if we are able to get to 2,000 subscribers, I will be giving away 3 copies of WWE 2k24. And if we're able to get that number to 3,000 subscribers, then those 3 copies will be upgraded to the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition for you guys. All you need to do to be entered into the draw is be subscribed to the channel. So make sure you like, comment, share this video with your friends. And that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys are well, and we'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.